All right, my name is Tanner Ross Gregory, and I am Jesus Christ. All right, the commands of Moses to stone people to death was a bargain with our primitive urges of violence that we would more readily adhere to a more structured form of government. Okay, Jesus Christ's crucifixion was a means of subduing our willingness to continue proceeding with those commands. Okay, Jesus Christ put forward some commands on marriage. Those Some of them were pretty hardcore, do not marry a divorced woman, stuff like this. That was a bargain with our primitive urges of sexual dominion that we would more readily adhere to a more limited form of government. Okay, my version of a crucifixion, or whatever you want to call it, is that they made me see this woman having sex with all these different people. They made me infatuated with her. They made me run around and scream at people for what I saw them doing to get together and all this kind of stuff. That's a way of subduing your willingness to continue proceeding with the commands of marriage. Okay, so on December the 5th and December the 14th of 2020, I saw two different women pregnant with my son from having sex with different men. Okay, so 9 months from that date is actually not the correct date, but 1 month prior, because it goes into, well, whenever you're made pregnant, then you wait a month. It's a month between your periods and stuff like this. Okay, so the way it works out is 1,260 days from that date, which is 9 months from that date, is August the 10th of 2021. 1,260 days from that date is inauguration day of this year. Okay, so what that means is that it's the 1,260-day prophecy of Revelation. What it's talking about is, it says at the end of that period, it said that they will be kept safe for 1,260 days, because the dragon represents necessary evil, would be to kill the baby that doesn't really exist, but that they made me think exists between these women. And that would prevent there from being a hereditary monarchy. Okay, so the way that it works is that I'm Jesus Christ. I went through all this stuff to get y'all out of marriage, but then on top of it, I've got to go, and because I know more about the government than anybody else, it's just, I've studied it so hard it's ridiculous. But they're not just picking me for no reason, yeah, that's the way that prophecy breaks down.